Okay, what we have here is a truck-mounted all-in-one system with a combination of Bulldog Pro and Sirocco systems on a flatbed. What's the size of this truck, AJ?
550.
It's
a 16 feet flatbed.
Right on. And how wide is the bed?
It's 8 by 16.
It's 8 by 16. Okay, here's what we got on here. We got a dual pump, 51 horsepower diesel hot water pressure washer. We have the new vertical configuration, which is super compact. It's only about 36 inches long and about 38 inches wide. This thing is super compact. That's a diesel engine, dual pump, 12 gallon a minute, 4,000 PSI in a tiny little footprint. We've put separate regulators on these pumps so that the pumps can be run completely separate with adjustable pressure on each one, independent through the independent heaters. Let's move to the heaters. Heaters are back here because we want good weight distribution and we want easy access. These are 12 volt, state-of-the-art, 20-inch heaters in a low profile version, so we've got the heat coming out sideways. This allows my man to get inside of a parking garage and work all night long without setting off sprinklers so easily. The heat coming out sideways is a huge benefit to not setting off or melting pipes in a parking garage. Anyway, so we got dual pumps, we got dual heaters, totally independent controls. So if one guy wants to do 4,000 PSI at 8 gallons a minute on at an outdoor gas station, for example, while the other guy is using 4 gallons a minute at up to 250 degrees or 230 degrees on the tile and grout inside the building, I mean, how fast can you do a gas station like this? So dual pumps, dual heaters, all self-contained. They can be run together through one heater. So we've got so if we had the engine at half speed, we'd be running the engine at half speed, which is even quieter, and all the water can go through one of the heaters and still get over 200 degrees while doing a simple demonstration with one wand. Real simple. Also, this system has total reclaim with instant capture. So he's got a modified vacuuming surface cleaner the Sirocco way. We've taken a Mossmatic and put our modifications in it. So he's got instant capture with a triple nozzle spray bar. He can do 8 gallons a minute at 4,000 PSI and up to 230 degrees, no big deal. With this monster vacuum he's got here, we've got a gas engine vacuum. And by the way, this is the new fuel injected Kohler, okay? And even though it's the new 26.5/29 horsepower Kohler, it's only going to use the fuel consumption of a typical 20 or 21 horsepower engine. Huge fuel savings. So it's just going to sip that fuel. Anyway, it's got enough CFMs, 450 CFMs, and 16 inches of water lift, 16 inches of mercury lift, capable of running 2 or even 3 vacuuming surface cleaners at 300, 400 feet opposite directions. This system is awesome. Because it has so much ability to spray and clean and suck up, we've also added a sand trap so he can capture the heavy stuff before it gets into his automatic pump out tank. And let me show you this. We talk about dirt load capacity on filtration systems. How much dirt load you can capture is huge in being able to work and clean and make money without stopping to babysit filter elements. You don't want to do that. So starting with the sand trap and then going to an auto pump out tank like this one, we've got an 80 gallon 3-chamber auto pump out tank with 2 40 gallon a minute automatic pump outs. And I mean 40 gallons a minute while it's working against the vacuum, okay? This thing is capable of huge flood work if you wanted to do floods. So 40 is 80 gallons a minute of automatic pump out capacity. Also, the first chamber is a huge slide-in screen. So whatever didn't get caught in the sand trap, leaf trap, is going to get caught in the big screen. And even if we overloaded the sand trap with sand, there's still enough dirt load capacity in this 80 gallon waste tank to handle 3 to 6 5-gallon pails of sand before it would influence the automatic pump outs. That's untouched. There's nothing else like this on the market. The automatic pump out then pumps the water up into our oil water separator or out to the landscaping if it's legal in your area. We've got additional filters in the oil water separator for this guy. We have a set of basket filters on top with stainless steel screens, which graduates your filtration from 500 microns down to about 200 microns. Then it drops through into our standard 100-gallon oil water separator with 150 micron cleanable bag filters. You know, screens are cleanable, the bag filters are cleanable as well. And then it drops through 100 micron cleanable screen filters. And the bag filters in here, they're doubled. There's 9 sets. That's 18 bag filters, plus the 3 screens in the top, plus all that dirt load capacity in the auto pump out tank, plus all the sand filtration and debris filtration in the sand trap. The guy can clean and make money. Cleaning it out is something that happens later. This thing is state of the art. We've got minimal hose reel on this, but hey, you're gonna store hose someplace, you're gonna bring what you need, throw it in the pickup, you're gonna have a couple guys on a job site, or we're gonna put this into a box under the belly. You got room for hose on this thing, and I'll go around the side, you'll see more storage on this truck. And remember, this is only 16 feet long and 8 feet wide. This is huge performance and capacity with filtration for reuse in the smallest footprint that you're going to see in this industry. So we've got the lay flat discharge hose here is for the automatic pump out when the water's going to go straight from the auto pump out tank to the landscaping or down a sanitary sewer connection, or of course by flipping a valve the water goes into the oil water separator and then filtration for reuse back into the holding tanks. This is state of the art. And of course over here we've got all of our electric rewind hose reels under here. Well, guess what? There's room for a whole nother toolbox on the other side of this truck that isn't even used yet. He's got room for storing wands and hose, and the surface cleaners right here. Room left over. This is productive work speed, guys. This is state of the art. Proud to say this is Bulldog Pro and Sirocco Performance Vacuums working together. We're your team.
Also talk about the sound deadening material you did.
On this system, we also added soundproofing to his already existing door panels. This is a special high density rubber that has been added to the surface of the door. So when he closes these doors with the engines running, he's getting sound deadening so we can have this conversation 20 feet from the machine while it's still running. So the doors and the panels on the inside are all covered with this sound deadening panel. And if he wanted to put additional panels over the top or around the back, this is still something that we can add on to. But what we've done so far, using a diesel engine to begin with 4 cylinders and secondary silencers to eliminate the exhaust noise, this thing is super quiet. He can go out and clean next to hotels without the police getting called. This is a big benefit to keeping a job when you have to work nights, guys.
All right, thank you.